Yo, you know what time it is! You know what time it is! Time for Band of Thieves again. We are going to look at all of the jobs, and I'm going to talk about them because I'm pretty sure I remember them all. So I have this whole game completed, so I can't replay the jobs. You can't replay them like you can in Honor Among Thieves. I will do a separate video talking about those jobs and what I like about them. But here we're going to talk about these jobs. If I began a new game just to do this video, then I would have to go around and do jobs, and it would take forever and a long time just to talk about the jobs that I want to, and you know, it'd be very long, and I don't want to do that because I'm lazy. But Aliana likes me anyway, so you know how it is. There's an actual first, I think it's a tutorial job, I don't know, but I don't know what's up with it. I don't know why it's not on here, but there's actually one job called satellite sabotage, and all you do is just punching satellites, okay? Basic job. Okay, D tier. Breaking and entering, I think, happens over here. You go in here, and Murray meets up with you, so you know, it's off to a great start. Usually Murray has to help you fight them, but the Murray ain't here, so, you know. There's a bunch of tutorial things that tells you how to, and it still shows that, even, I don't know why it still shows that. I know how to do everything. Same situation as the hazard room. And then you can get in here. Then you go to this vent, and it's basically, it leads up to a reconnaissance thing where you have to take photos, and then you get in a fight with these guys, and you can't really go back in here, but this is where you go to take pictures of Dimitri, you know, hoo-hoo, and it's basically a take photos of the boss thing. Another boring job, a D level. Just to be clear, episode 3, most of the jobs are going to be D. Just spoiling it for you, okay? Follow Dimitri. This is where we introduce the best character in the game, one of the best characters in the game, the best character in the series. You ring the bell and he comes out, and you have to follow him without being seen. You have to tail him to see what code he inputs there, which I don't know why Bentley can't just hack it. I mean, wouldn't he know information already? I mean, that'd be the kind of game logic that this game would pull. I want to say it's D because it's boring. It's nothing, I don't really like it. It's just there, it's just in my way, it's just, I just do it just to get it done. But it introduces Dimitri, so it goes in C. Bug Dimitri's office, there's usually a painting here. You have to take it all the way to over here, and then in Dimitri's office, which is in his nightclub, which is in this big building, you have to place it, and then it has like a radio inside where you can hear all of the communications that go on. You know, it's another job I don't really care for, so it's going on D. Water pump destruction. You have to destroy there's lasers here that you have to, that are connected to these, so you have to throw an ice block or whatever at them. Then you have to go in here, and then there's a water pump here, and usually you'll have to throw them in, I guess, this thing. This thing's open. They should keep coming out. Okay, I like the Murray, but it's D-level job. Silence the alarms. What am I doing? Okay, and those same pink alarms, all you have to do is, like, you have to silence them. There's like a bunch of alarm jobs for Murray. It's insane. It's like they're doubting the Murray, because the Murray can honestly come get some of this action. Those pink alarms that I showed, there's like 3 of them all around this level, and Murray has to throw things at them to silence them. That's all. D-level job. Theater pickpocketing, there's 6 keys. You have to turn off a fan, and you need to pickpocket, and it teaches you, that's where you learn how to pickpocket if you don't know how to, but honestly, who wouldn't? You go in a room, you pickpocket guards, and like I'm always doing, so. D-level job. Moonlight Rendezvous, there's this character called Neela. You follow her around to some area. That's where Bentley's job, Disco Demolitions, is. So you would have to break these, and it teaches you how to use Bentley's bombs. There's like this pillar that you have to bomb 4 beams that support the pillar. This is what the nightclub looks like. And then there's Operation Thunderbeak. There's these jobs in Honor Among Thieves and Band of Thieves and Thieves in Time, and they are called operations. And an operation, the last job of the level is where they all 3 of them work together, all of the thieves, the whole gang works together to pull off one big heist. Operation Thunderbeak is not a life-changing operation, okay? It's a D. Again, it's a D. They pull this peacock song now. You can jump in here and fight Dimitri. You, like, fight in this room and you fight Dimitri. That's what Printing Best Duelist. Ballroom Dance Party. Okay, Ballroom Dance Party is Why is this the first ballroom dance party? Head into the ballroom and impress Carmelita. Okay, this is not a job, because literally all you do is knock on the ballroom door. I mean, am I really going to count this as a job? But it leads into this, which I will actually say this is the first job that I will not put in D tier. But battle the chopper, you fight a helicopter in the air. Okay, I hate anything where you have to use turns because the analogs are inverted. Okay, but if we're gonna take the analogs completely out of the picture, this is D anyways. You go in here, and this is where the tuxedo is. There's like 5 rooms, and there's one part of a tuxedo in each room. Tuxedo jacket, shirt, bow tie, pants, and shoes. And they're each in one of the rooms. But yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting job. So this is the first job that I will put in C tier. After you complete that job, next is the actual ballroom dance party. You don't even dance with Carmelita. They have you build up to her. I'm dancing with another girl. Are you jealous? So it's like a relationship thing. So it's an interesting job, but you don't dance with the hot fox lady. So that's gonna bring it down a little. I will put this at B, actually. Next job is actually an actual job that will not go in D or C. It's Boardroom Brawl, and this is where Murray and Sly team up again to help Bentley, to protect Bentley while he hacks the computers. So Boardroom Brawl, that's in B tier. RC Bomb and Run, that's a Bentley job. You control a remote control helicopter, and the helicopter drops bombs on this army car. But it's one of his least interesting jobs, but I will put it in C tier. Next, we got Elephant Rampage. There are like these elephants. They are wearing platforms that you can jump on. They are wearing headdresses that Bentley needs the jewels from to make a hacksaw so that he can saw off the clockwork wings that are in the ballroom. You have to just knock the jewels off the headdresses. It's a very tedious job too, because the elephants try to knock you off, and it's very tedious. So D tier. Bomb the bridge. Okay, this is a Bentley job. You can already do anything with bomb in it. Okay, anything with bomb in it is Bentley's department. This is the operation. It begins where Bentley bombs a bridge. Okay, and it crumbles, and then the rhinos that are guarding the clockwork wings go to check it out. I don't know why we have to be worried about some rhino guards when I can literally just take them out. I mean, are you doubting me, Bentley? I mean, I'm the best thief. I mean, pull up. What's going on? And then Murray has to use the hacksaw that we made from the elephant jewels. I have to dance with Carmelita so that Rajan plus everybody else is distracted. Honestly, none of it's interesting except the dancing with Carmelita thing. It's kind of interesting, but it's D tier. It doesn't even help the fact that it's in a level that doesn't interest me, and it's boring as hell. All the recon jobs are going in. Even though they're not here, I'm going to count them as a... They're all going in... They're all going in D. It's basic. What the hell? There's no uniqueness there. Waterbug Run... F*** that little guy, okay? F*** the bug. Okay? F*** this. That bug, first of all, that bug needs to calm the f*** down. It's pretty fun. It's fun. It's interesting. I will put it at C. Okay, it's interesting because it actually raises the stake. It's actually challenging if you know how to do it. There's actually a shortcut that you can pull off, but some of you might find this job pretty annoying. I know I do too. F that bug. Freeing the elephant. Okay, there's these trees that you have to go on, treetops, and there's like these plants that. Hello. Nuh-uh. There's these little plants on these treetops that you have to collect. Dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. And then cool, he does that pose. He does a pose like that, and it's really tedious too because you gotta climb, you gotta do all this rope climbing and stuff, and this is why everybody hates this level. Okay, it's easily the worst level in the game. Okay, I already said that in my previous video. There's these plants that once you have 6 of them, you have to take it to this feed bag, and then there's an elephant here that is running this satellite dish, and I don't know how the hell is this satellite dish picking up anything. But apparently it's working because it's picking up data on us, which I have no idea. Where's the satellite for that thing? I mean, where's the satellite there? I mean, Bentley must have it set into something. I don't know where it is. Apparently, by game logic. Bentley might be, I'm just going to go with what Bentley says because he's a delusional old man, and since I like him, I'm just going to believe him. You have to put the plants in that bag, and then the elephant eats them, and then boom, the satellite's gone. It's elephant powered. That's just how the jungle works. D tier. But it has a cool conversation about Murray. Eat too many, and you'll go into a fit of uncontrolled rage. Keep that stuff away from Murray. Oh, wait. Leading Rajan. Okay, this is a Bentley job. You have to trail Rajan just like Dimitri. Okay, you have to follow. There's going to be these 3 watermelons. If he eats one of them, he'll nod off. There's blueprints on him that you have to pickpocket, and since Bentley, is Bentley, you have to take his blueprints. It's like his version of pickpocketing. To be honest, okay, so technically when people say that you can only pickpocket as one character in the game, they're wrong. Because technically there's a job where Bentley can pickpocket, but there's extra things that you need to do for him to pickpocket. So to everybody out there who thinks they know this game, you're wrong. This is a pretty solid Bentley job. I like how they literally give Bentley. This is literally a pickpocketing thing is Bentley. I will put it at B tier. Neela's Secret. Okay, so Neela's Secret. You follow Neela, again, it's D tier. Spice Grinder Destruction. So there's these TNTs and you walk in them, but if you jump at them, they blow up. So you have to make it up here and you have to put it in this thing, and there's a grinder here and you have to destroy it, but that's all it is. D tier. Blow the damn, okay, f this. D tier. D tier, f this. It's a Bentley job, okay? It's a Bentley job, but you control a helicopter. There's like a helicopter inside this truck. You go inside here and this is the gunship. And where's the f***ing dam? Okay. You're supposed to shoot this thing and you're supposed to break it. It's very tedious. There's a lot of helicopters and shit. F*** this. Okay? Okay, f*** anything with turrets. Like I said, f*** anything with turrets. Bentley's already disabled. We don't want him, at the gunship, okay? You can kill them. You can hit him with the turret. The f***ing tree's on the way, so I can't see shit. Okay, well, I killed him. So he's not there anymore, so I killed him. Oh, you can kill that rhino. That rhino's gonna die. Yep. Okay, so you can troll people. But f*** this, okay? It's a Bentley job, so I'm not gonna be too harsh on it, but it's going in D tier, okay? It's very tedious, okay? There's also helicopters that attack you, so, it's not easy. Why would it be? Whip off the ruby. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Good job, actually. Good job. Okay, so this is Murray's job. Rip off the ruby. It's actually Sly's job. All he does is tear a ruby off of that. You can see that outline. Later, Bentley, when it's Murray's time to shine, Bentley says, "Be careful. It's fragile. You cannot break it and throw it." Hello. What did I just do just now? I literally tore the thing off and it supposedly fell without breaking. I mean, the logic in this game don't make no sense, but, it's how it is. Murray says one of my favorite lines in the game. Bentley says, "Okay, he's knocked the ruby loose. Now we need your muscle to get it to the buyers." And then Murray says, "Muscle on the way." And it's so badass. It's a pretty interesting job. I will put it at B tier. And then there's Operation Wet Tiger, which is another Murray job. You have to walk one of those TNT barrels to the mouth of the elephant. But John will come out because he sees his whole temple's flooded, and that's where you get Clockwork's other half of his heart. And part of it has to do with Bentley and the fucking helicopters again. This is the arena where you fight Rajan, and the Murray fights Rajan, and just because of the boss fight for the operation, I'm gonna have to give this C. Somewhere in the middle of C. Murray only does one job, and it's not really his job, but it might as well be. We're gonna start off with Bentley, because that's how it is. Eavesdrop on Contessa, just like everybody else, you just... supposedly his wait, my darts can listen in on conversations. No, it can. Why didn't you mention that before? You're setting this up. This feels like a setup, man. It feels rigged. You dart her, and then you can hear what she says. I will put this in C. Train hack. Okay, this is where it introduces Bentley's hacking thing. The hacking minigames are okay. It'll go in B. Wall bombing is where you use his remote control helicopter and bomb all the vultures. This is like one of the jobs where there's more guards just because of the job. Like episode 8, how there's more guards because of the TNT run. It's rigged. Wall bombing, I will give a C. Big House Brawl, it's more of Murray's job because he's the one doing all the work. All I am here is the messenger. Normally I can go in this and I tell Murray to say, hey, you gotta get in a fight and get in solitary confinement because it's all a part of our plan to get you out. You need to be put in an insane asylum in order for us to break you out of the insane asylum. So if you beat up these 50 defenseless animals, then that will be great. It's like a brawl. It's really good. It's S tier, okay? It's S tier. Disguise bridge, so you have to break these little wolf stats and then you can do this. It's like Shadow Power, but you disguise yourself as one of the wolves. As the guards walk by, you have to kill them so that they don't kill Bentley first while he's bombing the bridge. You have to audition for the role of doing absolutely nothing. It's a pretty fun job. A tier. Lightning action. Okay, so supposedly there's this giant attack robot that's disguised as a water tower, which I actually got proved wrong. There's going to be these lightning bolts that send signals to the water tower. It's like a shotgun. If you plug up the barrel when you're shooting the gun, it'll actually blow up in your face. So that's kind of the deal with the water tower. I used to say lightning action was like S tier, but it's A because it's a really good job, but it's that boring to be kept out of S tier. Code capture. You have to take pictures of codes. Because it's in this level, it's not going in D. Code capture is C. Close to Contessa, this is A. Okay? Not only do you get some of that ass. Contessa will come out, make her rounds, which conveniently for us, she has the blueprints on her, which she's a very dumb prison warden. She has military knowledge, but she doesn't have basic knowledge. Okay? Her brain is cooked, but there's literally 2 brain cells that say, hey, we know how to brainwash someone. It's like vultures are following you, have to get rid of them. And then pickpocket Contessa, pretty basic one, but it's literally pickpocketing the boss. So I will give this B. Trojan tank. Bentley controls a fucking tank. We don't get to play as Bentley while he's in the tank. We don't get to shoot the tank, but you get to crawl under it. I mean that's good, I guess. You go in the same place that Murray did the Big House Brawl job in. Turn off the door laser so you can get into the part where Murray's actually being held. Once you free Murray from doing hacking, Murray charges at you and is your enemy. You have to get him to ram into them. Then the last one has Murray chase the Contessa to her blimp, and it's like a redemption thing for like Murray, and it's really cool. Cool soundtrack. Cool little soundtrack. This job will go in. I think this is a pretty good operation. It's S tier. Let's go to episode 5. First one, again, it's recon. It's actually B, because you take pictures of Carmelita, and you know, we like to see some ass. She's in like one of those beds that you tie people down to, and it's like you can tilt the bed up and down. Then you take pictures of the Contessa and her mind shuffle, which is a really cool looking device. It mind controls people through the Clockwork's eyes. Like I said, everything in this level is so cool. You also take a picture of these cool-looking vultures. They're not like the vultures that you saw already. They have black helmets on, so they're the elite shadow guards. So that recon job is actually going to be a B. Ghost capture. Go in this room. It's a crypt, and you have to free these ghosts, which are trapped inside with a dead body, and it's really messed up. Even Sly questioned Bentley on it. You have to go inside and free the ghost trapped inside the coffin of an evil wolf priestess. Sly said, did she really deserve that kind of pain? And Bentley said, she was an evil wolf priestess. Break open a coffin and it frees ghosts. Why are the ghosts trapped in there with her? I mean, what, did she have like 8 personalities and they all died with her? Apparently, my binocucom can capture ghosts. Again, it's the same with Bentley's, oh yeah, I can eavesdrop on people. Why didn't you let me know this before? You always tell me things late. It's rigged, it's set up, it's coincidentally, this does this. It's like a camera thing. It does that shutter thing. You take a picture of a ghost, and it captures them for some reason, and then you have to take all of the ghosts, put them down the chimney of somebody, and it drives her out to purchase. And apparently and that's how these biplanes come into existence. Neela orders orders some more firepower because she thinks that Contessa is the one that put the ghosts in her building. But then, after that comes the best job in the whole fucking game. Mojo trap action. One of the best jobs in the whole game. Best job in the series. It's a Bentley job. It's Scooby-Doo! Traps! I love traps! It's time to split up, gang! Let's set a trap! There's like these rooms with traps, and there's a mojo collector that Bentley has to carry. And you can't drop it off. If you get hit once, mission's over. You have to collect mojo, and that's where you kill these guards and you get their blood. It's really dark. It's dark as hell. It's a room like this, but instead there's these buttons that you can press and traps will come down like fire all over the room. So S tier. S tier for that job, okay? Crypt hack. It's the same thing. C tier. Okay, it's dealing voices. Sly. Okay, for him, you pickpocket keys. C tier. Kidnap the general. You have to use Murray. This is where the Atlas thing comes in. Pretend this is a military general. General Clawfoot. He's German and you have to carry him back. You can't let fire or water hurt him. It's a solid Murray job. I will put it in B. This is like one of the most best and action-packed levels that Murray has. This is where you drive the tank. You're supposed to kill all of those tanks that are circling around the safe house. A lot of people hate it because of how the controls are. It's literally tank controls. It's fun. It's a very fun Murray job. S tier. Now, a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but I've said my piece. S tier. Operation High Road. You turn the lights down so Bentley can use his voice changer to sound like Neela, so all of the tanks will charge Contessa's castle, and that will alert Contessa to get the Shadow Guards to go out and take care of the city. I mean, tanks versus 2 vultures. I mean, who's going to win, right? You vultures are losing, and you guys are going to lose. I'm betting on the tanks. But you guys are so cool that I'm betting on you guys. Bentley has to hack again. Sly also follows Neela and then fights Contessa while Bentley is at a gunship with a turret again, but it's actually a fun turret this time. Destroys all of the biplanes, so W for him, W for Bentley, f*** them biplane. Murray drives the tank again, and he has to chase down another tank because Carmelita's in that tank. That might be the best, one of the best operations. Operation High Road is going to S tier. First one is another recon thing, but it's actually a good recon for once. Not all of them are bad. Okay, this is actually pretty boring. Out of all the other ones, it's D. Bison in the sky, Murray drives an airplane. You get on the airplane, Murray drops you off, and you're in there, and you have to use your paraglider. You have to collect gas from these balloons that are floating in the air. It's a train robbery thing. You have to blow the thing, you have to build up so you have a bomb to blow up these cabooses. I will give it C tier. A friend in need. Murray got caught in the arrest and put in jail by Carmelita because why not? Right? Why not make our job harder? He pickpockets keys and then he breaks Murray out of jail. That's all it is. That's it. So D tier. Ride the Iron Horse. In a nutshell, train robbery. Aerial assault. Same thing. It's a Bentley job. And it's a train robbery thing. But Bentley gets on it, and then he deploys his RC helicopter, and he drops bombs and can shoot turrets. And it's a really fun, good job. There's a lot of content there. It's a really fun job. So S tier. Bear cub kidnapping. You have to kidnap a bear cub because you have to get 2 bear cubs fighting, and you have to throw them in the cage to where they're fighting, and then the mother bear will come and break up the fight. But to free her cubs, the bear will use its raw strength to break open this thing. It's C tier. Theft on the rails. Again, nutshell, train robbery. B tier. Operation Choo Choo is the same as all the other first 2, but this time you fight Neela again. I know Neela's like a ex who won't leave. Sly stood her up for that date in Bollywood, so she's pissed. And honestly, good job for you, my guy. Good job. He obviously knows. He obviously has taste, and she wasn't one of them. Bentley's RC chopper fights Neela in a jet, so it's the coolest mini boss ever. So S tier. This is a job that I actually will say S tier right away without giving any reason. I will not be like, yeah, it's S tier. No, S tier. S tier right away. Okay, again, recon photos, take pictures. Recon, D. Bear cave bugging. There's these bears that have radio transmitters inside their mouths. You can't wake the bears up, because if you do, then the fight's on. Bears are going to throw hands. Let me actually go in there and show what the bear cave looks like so you know what's up. There's like 6 bears in there. It's like insane. So you have to pickpocket things and they're all asleep. If you walk on the ice, yep. Hey, no, you don't see me, bro. After you get those radio transmitters, there's these hills that you have to place all the transmitters. Barricade bugging will actually go to, B tier. RC Combat Club. It's a Murray job. I think it's the best job. You think it would be Bentley's job because of the RC thing? I mean, how is Bentley gonna look like a moose? It's an RC thing, and you have to fight a tank, you have to fight RC tanks, and it's really cool. One of the best Murray jobs. It might be the best, along with the tank showdown, okay? S tier. Laser redirection. You go inside the sawmill, and laser gets redirected outside, and you have to, you're given these icicles that you have to put on the blue ores, and they're like high up. There's like a mammoth trapped in ice, but it also has a book that teaches you about log chopping. It might be a D. In fact, I think it is D. I think it's like the worst job in here. Lighthouse break-in. Sly climbs the lighthouse with his double pussy-looking ass canes. Oh yeah, and here's the thing. You have to climb up the lighthouse. Once you get inside, go all the way down to unlock the door at the bottom of the lighthouse. You have to climb these poles all the way back up. It's like up, down, up, down. They should have an elevator in this place, and Sly said that, okay? Those are his words, not mine. It's tedious, D tier. Here's a Murray job. Old grizzle face. The bear won't attack you while in this job. Bentley's down there at the lake. Fish come down, pick up the fish, and then the bear will follow Murray. There's going to be these generators right here, and you have to throw the fish at the generators, and the bear will beat up the generators. I will rank it A tier. Boat hack. Hack boats is Bentley, D. Thermal ride, oh, that's what those generators are for. Okay, so once you kill those generators, there's going to be these tornado funnel looking things that you can paraglide off of. So if you use your paraglider, it will shoot you up into the air. And listen, this is where it gets weird. Okay, this is where it gets ridiculous. There's this egg, okay? No, hear me out. There's this egg, okay? There's this egg in a bird's nest, right? Right, okay. We have to use the funnels so that we can get high enough altitude to fly all the way over to the bird's nest and get the egg. It's a D. It doesn't interest me. Operation Canada Games, S tier. It's like the Olympic. That log chopping book. We're using that so that Murray can learn how to chop logs. Bassan rigged the Canada Games, so we just rigged it right back. So it's not cheating unless the guy who runs the show is cheating himself. Gotta get a perfect 10. And all Bassan does to rig it is say, I'm gonna cook you ducks for soup, and I'm gonna murder you. And then all of a sudden the ducks will give him 10. Just so that they can live. And I guess their plan was for Bassan to hit them, and so they get thrown in a place where they have to fight him. And then here's the cool thing about this one. Bentley fights Bassan. I've already said the Canada Games are S tier, but S tier for the whole thing. S tier. This is the first job where everything is an S tier through and through. The whole way through it's an S tier. Okay, first job, recon, D tier. Charge TNT run. It's rigged as hell because there's only 2 guards when you're playing the game normally, but when you're doing that job, there's 5 of them flashlight guards, and it's so rigged too because they can detect you even when you're in the barrel, if they even so touch you. I know you guys thought that, hey, oh no, Markz, oh no, he's gonna give a pass to this. No, it's a D. But one of these I don't like very much. This one's a D. This one, picklock at the door keys. Bentley has to shoot diodes or whatever. It's a D. Hack the blimp computers. It's a hacking in the game, so it's already kind of good. But cripple the engine room, and you have to thunderflop on all of the batteries and then break the ones that fall down. This is the only one that's good, B tier. And it wouldn't be a Murray job without a couple of hands being thrown. So you know them robots gotta pull up. Mega jump job. It introduces the mega jump that I'm always putting in a code to get on top of all 4 towers. Yeah, it's D. It's tedious. Comrade gunner. Okay, shoot down Clockla. Fuck this boss fight. Okay, fuck Clockla. Cool enemy. But fuck this fight. And like I said, turrets, fuck anything with turrets. Showdown with Clockla. This is a good part 2 to Clockla's boss fight. B. That is all of the jobs in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Let me pull my ass up to the comments.